In signs of growing concerns over UK's economy post nation leaves EU through Brexit, British employers are having to raise their pay offers to hire new staff and counter a growing shortage of European Union workers. A group representing recruitment firms said in its monthly survey the Recruitment and Employment Confederation showed startling salaries that they rose in October at the second quickest rate since November 2015. Britain's official statistics agency said in August that net migration fell to its lowest level in 3 years, with more than half the drop caused by EU citizens leaving and fewer arriving since the Brexit vote. So far, there is little sign that pressures on salaries detected by REC for workers hired by recruitment agencies is filtering through into the rest of labour market. And we are joined by our colleague Jessica Taneja for more on this. Good morning to you, Jessica, and you've been actually following this space very closely. Clearly, the fears of Brexit are coming true, and UK economy will have to face the high salaries which will decrease their competitiveness.
Absolutely. It's going to be a very tough time for United Kingdom now. In fact, when we're moving, they are moving ahead with Brexit negotiations. But, the cloud of uncertainty is still there. Because if you realize, the jobs in United Kingdom will, in fact, dip after the EU nationals, in fact, leave the country. So, of course, they'll be looking for new people to recruit, and that would, in fact, involve now dealing with World Trade Organization rules and no more of the European Union Trade Association. So, in fact, that is going to create trouble. Also, highlighting another point, Sumit, in the papers, it's being discussed, in fact, just last evening in the United Kingdom. The tabloids and the non-tabloids are in fact discussing Prime Minister Theresa May settlement for the divorce bill, which is very crucial. And the European Union has clearly indicated that if the divorce settlement is not met before December, it's going to be a real troublesome and worrisome situation for Britain.
All right, Jessica, thank you for joining us on this crucial story. Brexit is the thing which is really rattling UK, and lot to do, lot to go for after Brexit negotiations are finally sealed. Meanwhile, in Spain, entrepreneurs and business leaders met in European Parliament in Brussels to discuss the economic impact of Catalonian independence crisis. So while some members raised the question of political and economic stability since the independence referendum for Catalonia, the managing director of a Spanish company simply described those asking for independence as selfish. But the leader said they are hoping for some stability to be restored after snap elections on December 21st.
If we get a majority, enough majority to conform a coalition or a government by December 21st after the elections, I think that will bring a lot of stability. As you can imagine, political instability means economic instability. I think we can reach political instability by having one of these governments. If we have another pro-independence government, or some coalition with some pro-independence government, I think for at least the economic activity is going to be, maybe it can recover a little bit if the pro-independence in this coalition, for instance, at least they pledge some sort of loyalty to the law, which is